Good morning, my peeps. Happy Thursday. It's my last official day of recovery, so back to work tomorrow. Just waiting on Allie. Gonna take her up to school, come back, and today I'm just gonna try to relax as much as possible. I think I'm gonna do a random recipe. So I have one picked out that I'll show you here shortly, and I will go ahead and stop at the store, pick up what I need, and we'll see how it turns out. The ingredients are kind of weird. At least I've never tried that combination, but you never know until you try it. I mean, if it's awful, it's awful. I'm also trying to figure out what to do with these leftover garbanzo beans because I think if we don't eat them today, I've got to toss them. And I've been thinking about, hummus is made of garbanzo beans, and what would happen if I took some and blended them up into, a paste? Would they, in essence, be some form of hummus? I mean, I don't know. So these are the thoughts I'm having this morning. So we'll see what happens with that. Nothing else that I can think of off the top of my head, but I do have a confession because, it's important to confess. I fell off the wagon with the smoking. Between the recovery and then my mom and, sitting downstairs having coffee and smoking a cigarette and, and then one thing led to another. And before you know it, I was just smoking and smoking. And yesterday Glenn said to me, he's like, when was the last time you used your e-cigarette? And I just kind of looked at him and I said, man, it's time to reboot this whole thing. So that's my plan. I'm going to probably stop at the vape shop today, have them, put a new coil, get everything all fixed up, and try to start fresh. So I'm disappointed with myself, but you know what? It's a battle, so I'll just keep trying. I'll talk to you soon. I love you guys. Alright guys, I opened the, let me show you which cookbook this is, the 4-ingredient Fast and Easy cookbook. I opened it up and I came across Saucy chicken. So I already went to the store, got the Russian dressing and the apricot preserves because I already have the onion soup mix, and I picked up some chicken breast as well. It doesn't specify here whether it should be bone-in or boneless. They didn't have bone-in, surprisingly, at my supermarket. They must have been sold out, so I just went with boneless. And we'll see what happens. It's a 1 hour at 350 recipe, and I'll just make some rice with it. I mean, this whole Russian dressing, onion soup, and apricot could either be very, very surprisingly good or a horror show. But I guess we'll find out later. Alright, gotta get some stickers out. Talk to you in a bit. Look how happy my daylilies are now that the trees in the front are gone and they can get some sunshine. Look at all the ones getting ready to open over here. And I wanted to show you that my chrysanthemums that I thought were dead, there's a little bud right there. So that's coming back too. They were just starving for some sunshine. Now I just have to see if this guy's going to come back. Anybody know about flowers? These look like, when they bloom, they look like colored daisies. I'm just wondering, should I be taking what they call deadheading these and taking these dead flowers off? Somebody with a green thumb, let me know. Good afternoon, my peeps. Here waiting for Allie to get out of school. Well, the bell's rung. I'm just waiting for her. But wanted to check in with you guys. Had big plans today. Wanted to go to the vape shop. Wanted to, I bought all those containers yesterday, so I wanted to stop and reorganize underneath my bathroom sink and, you know, big plans. I got stickers out, so that's something. But I'll tell you what, my back was kind of hurting, my lower back and my shoulder are hurting, and I'm just chalking that up to finally moving around and doing things, you know, that I haven't done in a couple weeks. So, listening to my body, and popped a few ibuprofen, put on my big girl panties, and dealt with it, you know. So it gave me an opportunity to really relax. My last day of relaxation before returning to work tomorrow. And then, of course, a 3-day weekend, so I can do that stuff over the weekend. And, yeah, got to catch up on some YouTube videos. So if I haven't gotten to yours yet, bear with me. I'm trying. I'm getting there. Definitely better off than I was this morning. And, so interesting to see what's going on in everybody's lives, and really, really enjoying it. So, just wanted to check in, tell you I love you, and next footage you see will probably be dinner, because Glenn's got a gig tonight. Rebecca comes home late tonight, so I want to make sure I get that done and out of the way, because it proves to be a little hectic if I wait. Alright guys, see you in a little bit. Okay, my peeps, it's time to do the saucy chicken random recipe here. I still can't get over these wacky ingredients, but we will see. I've got my 13x9 disposable aluminum pan ready to go. This is actually supposed to be a skin-on, bone-in recipe, so I'm going to cook it a little less. It's also, the recipe ingredients call for 2 pounds, and I have a little over 3 here. So I'm going to add a little bit more of the dressing and the apricot preserves than the recipe calls for, just to make sure that I'm trying to get the, you know, ratios right. But anyway, we'll go ahead and give this a whirl, and since I'm using boneless, skinless, I'll cook it for a little less time, maybe 45 minutes instead of the hour, at 350 degrees. So let's go. Hey my peeps, that recipe wasn't bad. Needed to add a little salt and pepper to the dish, but other than that it was pretty good. So let's try random recipes with Ruthie again another day. Have a good night.